Hippopotamus, a name that sounds wild, powerful, and yet carries a mysterious allure that captivates the mind. These creatures are colossal beings that live in tranquil waters, but they also hold countless untold stories that few are aware of. Have you ever paused to gaze at a hippopotamus in a zoo or in some far-off riverbank and wondered, what fascinating secrets does this creature possess that most people don't know? The hippopotamus, scientifically known as Hippopotamus amphibius, is not quite the creature we often imagine. We tend to think of them as reclusive, slow-moving beings submerged in water. But the truth is far more complex. Hippos are not merely gigantic animals. They are skilled water dancers, masters of the delicate art of living between two worlds, water and land. In reality, hippos don't just live in the water. They are semi-aquatic creatures, effortlessly navigating both realms. Most of their time is spent in water, but when night falls, the hippopotamus truly reveals its essence. At night, as the stars reflect on the water's surface, they emerge from the calm waters in search of food. With quite a refined taste, they primarily consume grass, eating up to 40 kilograms every night, no small amount for an animal that can weigh nearly 3 tons. What's truly fascinating, though, is that despite their heavy bodies and slow movement, hippos are surprisingly swift in the water. They can glide through the river at an astonishing speed of about 8 kilometers per hour. Even on land, they aren't the sluggish giants many think them to be. Hippos can run up to 30 kilometers per hour, a pace that is far from slow. But perhaps the most overlooked trait of the hippopotamus is its intelligence and distinct personality. Hippos are incredibly territorial, and when they feel threatened, they become fierce warriors. Their confrontations are no joke. Though they are peaceful with one another in their watery homes, if their territory is invaded, they transform into aggressive protectors, using their massive jaws and sharp tusks to defend themselves. With their powerful jaws and wide mouths, they can crush a car if they so desire. Yet, despite these formidable features, hippos are rarely carnivorous. They are purely herbivores, with a preference for fresh plants, especially the grass that grows along riverbanks or in the soft, muddy terrain. However, behind all this strength, the hippopotamus is a creature highly sensitive to its environment. They require specific habitats, freshwater rivers, lakes, and wetlands, where they can escape the heat of the day. Thus, the destruction of their natural habitats due to human intervention has made them an endangered species. The shrinking of wetlands, pollution of rivers, and encroachment of urban areas all threaten their survival. And here's a fun fact that most people don't know. Hippos aren't the only fearsome creatures with enormous jaws. In fact, they share an evolutionary link with dolphins, one of the most intelligent and peaceful marine mammals. This connection may come as a surprise, considering the hippo's powerful jaws and bulky land-based body. But if we take a closer look at their biology, this relationship becomes clear. In recent years, the hippopotamus has become a cultural icon, appearing in art, films, and even video games. Their image leaves a lasting impression, making them easy to remember. But despite their fame, hippos remain mysterious creatures, inhabiting a world that humans can scarcely comprehend. So, the next time you encounter a hippopotamus, take a moment to stop and look at it through the eyes of someone who truly understands. Remember that beneath their colossal size lies a creature that is both resilient and intelligent, embodying a unique beauty that is often overlooked. They are the warriors of the river, the protectors of marshy lands, and an irreplaceable part of our natural ecosystem. In the wild, where rivers flow through lush meadows, hippos play a vital role in maintaining biodiversity. Though they are herbivores, the way they move across riverbanks and flooded areas has a profound impact on the surrounding environment. When hippos traverse these regions, they help facilitate the flow of water, creating depressions where other animals can find water and food. The touch of the earth made by hippos is like a symphony of nature. As they walk, the mud beneath their feet is stirred, helping distribute nutrients in the soil, which boosts the richness of plant life. And when their sharp teeth grind down the grass, large amounts of vegetation are destroyed, making way for other plants to grow, creating a more diverse and fertile environment. However, like many other creatures, hippos face challenges from humans. While they have existed for millions of years, human encroachment on their territories is slowly pushing them to the brink of extinction. Their habitats are shrinking, and many are hunted for meat or captured as livestock. Climate change, illegal hunting, and the development of cities continue to degrade their natural environment. This is why conserving the hippopotamus has become an urgent task. But despite the many challenges they face, hippos retain a special place in the hearts of those who cherish nature. They are not only symbols of strength and resilience, but also silent guardians of the pristine lands where calm rivers flow through vast wetlands. These hippos, with their steady steps and sparkling eyes beneath the moonlight, have become grand witnesses to nature, recording stories through time. And perhaps in this modern world, we need to do more than just admire the beauty of hippos. We must learn to protect them. Conservation is not just about preserving one species, but about protecting entire ecosystems, safeguarding rivers, wetlands, and the very heart of our planet. Because within the life of the hippopotamus, in every gentle movement they make in the water, there is a profound message about existence, survival, and the harmony between humans and nature. Creatures like hippos, with their powerful yet gentle presence, hold deep lessons about the necessity of maintaining balance in the natural world. Only when we recognize this will we be able to truly live in harmony with the world around us. So, the story of the hippopotamus is not just the story of an animal, but the story of us all and what we can do to protect and preserve the precious values that nature has given us. And one day, when you stand by the riverbank, watching the hippos glide through the water under the twilight, you'll feel the wonder and mystery of nature, a magnificent gift we must protect with all that we have.